Since the spring equinox of 1987 until the winter solstice of 2012, biological life is being harmonized with the divine intelligence in a way that the non-immature body, the emotional body, can withstand the next galactic orgasm in order to make it sufficiently strong as to enable it to disseminate life on the outskirts of the entire galaxy. Imagine for a moment your solar system as a disk with the sun at its center and all the planets revolving around it. Well, this disk is divided into 12 areas, the 12 large changes of the zodiac. As the planets are crossing these zodiacal areas, you may be able to locate their position with regard to the sun thanks to the help of the astronomical ephemerides. For example, Venus may be in Leo or Scorpio, Pluto in Sagittarius or Capricorn. So when the solar disk slowly penetrates the photonic band, the entry point to the disk is the starting point from which a division line can be drawn. The entry point, this means the spring equinox 1987, and the entry speed have shown that planets are already inside the band. Simply study the position of these spheres entering and leaving the belt each time bigger section, and you will be getting a perfect reading of how your sphere is being integrating the photonic band gradually. We are in the threshold, and we will begin this fusion with the photonic band in December 2012. This material is quite complex, and every time will gain more and more importance, because at last the suns are the kingdoms of light. And as if a centripetal movement is concerned, everything that exists revolves around a large and motionless central platform that could be perfectly called the eternal island of paradise. And everything flows towards it sooner or later. In the same way, each universe, each constellation, each galaxy, and each system revolves around a core radiant nucleus where it merges with these energy centers, the denominated kingdoms of light, places not imaginary but real, of which all philosophical, religious, and esoteric currents talk about. The kingdoms of light are entirely inhabited by human beings and semi-material and immaterial beings also, that feed the rest of celestial bodies with their energy. These are the energy centers that absorb, channel, and amplify the energies coming from the immense central universe, projecting it to the rest of the spheres, so that, as if two large mirrors were concerned, for example, reflect living energy flows from the Absolute in all directions in space and time, and they are distributed considering the specific needs of each system, of each world, of each differentiated manifestation. All universal knowledge is transmitted through light. So these broadcasting centers are precisely the largest accumulators of energies of knowledge, and they are the ones to put together all the experiential files corresponding to the existing beings within its sphere of influence. The so-called sons are therefore the principal disseminators of universal knowledge, and their inhabitants are beings of the highest levels of evolution, either being these masters, angels, archangels, or other high-ranked creatures. In each of these sons, or heavens for many civilizations, beings inhabiting them use their own light for the continuous creation and support of life in other spheres of evolution. But they also have the power to blur or even divert flows of light and creative conveyor of knowledge to other destinations better prepared for their reception. It is in these energy nuclei where the great parents of the universes inhabit. And it's from them where the living energies designed to spray the small worlds in evolution to ensure their progress uniform depart. Anyway, there exists in the universes an independent hierarchy interconnecting each of these space lighthouses, conforming a geometrical network whose structure forms the basis of sustaining the new worlds created, as well as the management and location of each and every one of the celestial objects whose space-time situation always responds to a perfect order emerging from the eternal island of paradise and extending itself in all directions without any possible limitation. I'm coming back in a moment. Please don't go.